Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. Honestly, big news, not Chelsea related. However, Chelsea do have a relation into this story somehow. Why? I will explain. The big news that popped out earlier on was in regards to Manchester City, not even Chelsea, Man City, and the fact that they are putting a bid, or have put a bid, of £100 million for Jack Grealish. Massive stuff here. This was what broke earlier on. Check this out. So, breaking: Manchester City make £100 million offer for Aston Villa captain Jack Grealish. That is absolutely huge. That's massive, and that was expected. Now, whether they're going to do the same thing for Harry Kane, I think they will. I think they'll at least try to attempt it. They have a much higher chance of getting Jack Grealish than they do Harry Kane, because when you look at this, Aston Villa will definitely not say no to £100 million for a player that came through their youth system. They didn't pay a penny for Jack Grealish. He went through the youth team, he graduated, he got into the senior team, he is Jack Grealish now, he's worth £100 million. Aston Villa will snap Man City's hands off when offered £100 million, so you can definitely expect this one to go through. But Tottenham and Harry Kane, that's kind of different, because Tottenham want to hold on to the player. They don't want to sell, but I do think that Man City have the capabilities to tempt them with the money. They've got the money. They will throw the money at Tottenham, and Tottenham, in the situation that they're in, playing Europa Conference League, not exactly posing a threat, I think they could do with the money. And if it comes to it, if Man City do decide to put in a crazy bid like they just have done for Jack Grealish, I see Harry Kane moving as well. But right now, Jack Grealish is much more of a certainty. So, how does this affect Chelsea? Well, if Manchester City do pull off Jack Grealish, right, they're serious. If they pull off Harry Kane, they are extremely serious. But the fact is that they are trying to bolster what they have at the moment. And Chelsea's ambition and aim for next season, or for this season, because we're about to start it, is the Premier League title. We are coming for that. Yeah? Not that. We're coming for the Premier League title. We've already got these, so we're cool. We don't mind. We'll try and just retain this. But this, we want that. We haven't won the Premier League since 2017. Antonio Conte. It's 2021. We haven't even come close. We haven't even been in a title race since that year. Since winning it, we've been in the midst of qualifying for Europa League, not really posing much in the Champions League, battling and clawing for top 4. We want a title challenge now. We've had enough. And the reality is, with the team that we have at the moment, under Thomas Tuchel, yeah, you can say that for a full season under Thomas Tuchel, we might pose a threat. Because when you look at, since Thomas Tuchel's come in February, well, from February, at least for the full month of February, up until the end of last season, we looked very good, and we had great results. And I think, in terms of just from that point on until the end of the season, we finished second behind Manchester City. So you could say that, yeah, we would pose a threat. We would be in the mix. But I don't think we'd win the title. I just don't think. With this team that we have at the moment, I don't think we'd actually pull it off and get ahead of Man City. What do Chelsea need to do to get to that point? To make it, I don't want to say certain, because you can't be certain, but to pose a threat and to definitely be regarded as one of, if not the title favourites for this upcoming season. We need to buy big, just like Man City are. And right now, it's clear as day that Chelsea's ambition is a striker. We are going for Koundé. That looks like that's happening. We are going for a midfielder. We'll see who it's going to be. Declan Rice or Tchouameni. I think it's going to be one of them. I don't see anyone else. But the one missing piece to the puzzle that we have, and if we get this, we complete the puzzle, is a top striker. Is someone to convert the chances that we create. Because we create a lot of chances. We just don't put them to bed. Hence why last season our top goal scorer was Jorginho. in the Premier League, our top goal scorer in the Premier League was Jorginho. Our top goal scorer in the Champions League was Olivier Giroud. That tells you everything you need to know as well. But Jorginho finishing as our Premier League top goal scorer because he scores penalties. That tells you everything you need to know. We are not putting our chances to bed. And even so, we got top 4. So what does that tell you? The distribution of goals was everywhere. Not just in one position or one front line. It was the entire team. It was players like Rudiger and Zuma getting involved. It was like Ben Chilwell getting a couple. It was, Kai Havertz maybe gets 1 or 2 here. Ziyech gets 1 or 2. Pulisic gets 1 or 2. Everyone got involved. We need someone up top that is going to put the ball in the net when the ball falls to them. And that missing piece is Erling Haaland. Simple as that. Right now, we know that Chelsea want Erling Haaland. Chelsea need to get Erling Haaland. Simple as that. There was a quote earlier today from Zorc at Dortmund, who came out and said that in regards to the money, that right now, obviously, they want to keep Erling Haaland, but it's going to be down to a crazy bid. We keep hearing crazy bid. It's a crazy man that can make such a bid. We can make such a bid, so let's make such a bid. Simple as that. If we make such a bid, we will get Haaland. We will, because Team Haaland, when you hear what's coming out from Team Haaland, let's say his agent, his father, his the close people around him, no one's objecting to this. No one's saying, no, we don't want this at all. He's staying at Dortmund. No one has said that. They're all in limbo and they're all waiting to see what's going to happen. It's going to take Roman Abramovich taking action, so we need to take action. I believe we will take action. This is why I'm calm. I'm seeing a lot of Chelsea fans on social media go off crazy and saying, oh no, it's not happening. No, they hear one quote come out of Dortmund and the world's ending. No, you have to understand, in the world of business, not just in football, but the world of business, you try to force hands. You try to get the other party to act first. It's as simple as that. You want to be the reactors. You don't want to be the initiators. Because if you do, you end up in second place. You lose control. The ball is no longer in your court. You don't want that. You want to keep the ball in your court. You want to make sure you have the control. You are the A side, as the boxing world likes to say. So it's a hesitation. It's like a cowboy fight. It's where, hands are on guns and waiting to see who's going to make the first move. That is where we are at the moment. So we'll wait and see. But look, if Chelsea make the crazy bid, that forces the hand. But Chelsea, you have to understand, don't want to be stupid. Don't just want to put a bid of £150 million. Because Dortmund can easily go, that's the first bid. No, let's ask for 170. Yeah. But if Chelsea test the waters and try to fill, and try to study and try to take their time a little bit and find out what Dortmund would accept and what they wouldn't accept, they can then put in the appropriate bid, force a hand, come to negotiations, and come to a compromise with something that Chelsea would be happy with and that they know Dortmund would be happy with. So it's going to take time. This isn't FIFA. It's not done overnight. But I truly believe that we will force their hand. As I've said, going back to the original point, with Jack Grealish going to Manchester City, which I now think will happen, Harry Kane going to Man City, which I think eventually will happen if Man City pay up, which I think they will, we need to buy. We would need Haaland. And this is the message here. Chelsea need to buy Haaland to win the Premier League title. If we do not buy Haaland, we will not win the Premier League title. We will finish second, I believe, but we will not win the Premier League title. So that is it. Now, we'll see what happens in relation to that, but Manchester City are clearly moving fast. Man City are doing business. Man City know exactly what they have to go and do, and they are going and getting what they need. It's as simple as that. They are acting. Clearly, we heard them after losing the Champions League final and losing 3 games against us in the space of 6 weeks. Clearly, Pep and Man City are hurt, and they are going out and doing what needs to be done in order to keep winning trophies. So Chelsea need to do the same thing. Honestly, let's see what happens in the next few weeks, but hopefully we get business done quick. Now, to round up the video very quickly, we have news coming out of Crystal Palace, and it involves a Chelsea man. And yes, the prediction was right. Conor Gallagher. Here it is. Official. Chelsea midfielder Conor Gallagher joins Crystal Palace on a 1-year loan. Patrick Vieira wanted him as priority. So this is very good news. I'm very happy because Gallagher wasn't going to be playing at Chelsea. Let's have it right. It's very nice to see. It's very nice to hear that he's got himself a good move, a good Premier League move. Yes, he was at West Brom last season. I think Palace is a step up. With all due respect, I think that the signings that they're making, the manager that they brought in, Vieira, clearly it's a new project, it's fresh. There's some blood injected into this team. It's exciting. Let's see what they're going to do. Plus, he doesn't have to move. You know, Crystal Palace is around the corner, not far from Chelsea. Selhurst is over here, Chelsea's over there. It's not so bad at all. So Conor Gallagher would be very settled. He'd be, you know, playing week in, week out, getting his football in the same sort of fashion that we're seeing Billy Gilmore going to be getting at Norwich. So I wish Conor Gallagher the best. I hope he plays very well. I hope he does something fantastic over there and then comes back next season, you know, the season after, as a more accomplished midfielder. So we'll see what he's going to do. But good luck to Conor Gallagher out at Crystal Palace. And we'll see what he gets up to. Now, let me know in the comments what you think about Man City going after Jack Grealish. £100 million bid. Do you think that's going to happen? Do you think they're going to get Harry Kane? Do you think that their moves are going to force Chelsea to start making some serious moves for Erling Haaland now? Do you think that Haaland would be the one missing piece to the puzzle that Chelsea need to be title contenders? Do you think Chelsea will be title contenders? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your opinion on this, and let me know about Conor Gallagher going to Crystal Palace. If you think that's a good thing or a bad thing, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Hit that subscribe button if you are new. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this, and I will see all of you tomorrow for a brand new video. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Take care and peace.